Eliza sat up slowly, blinking against the soft brightness. Confusion gnawed at her gut, for she could not recall falling asleep here. She glanced around, everything seemed in its place. The framed pictures of family, the faded quilt draped over the foot of the bed. But something felt off. The clock on the wall ticked softly, but the second hand seemed to slur its movements, as if time struggled to grasp a hold of itself. Eliza frowned, pushing off the covers and stepping onto the cold floor. Her feet touched the wood, and she hesitated, the chill wrapping around her like an unwelcome embrace. Murmurs filled the air, faint yet unmistakable. Were they whispers? She strained to make out the words, but they faded into the ominous silence, the echoes of a dream she couldn't quite remember. Shaking her head as if to clear it, Eliza padded down the narrow hallway, her bare feet whispering against the grain of the floorboards. Eliza moved closer to investigate, her heart beat loud in her ears as she reached out to touch the chair with hesitant fingers. It was warm to the touch, almost inviting, but the moment her hand met the grain of the wood, a jolt ran through her, something unexplainable, shadowy, and charged with ancient energy. A sudden memory flickered in her mind, a dimly lit room where shadows danced along the walls, a face obscured in darkness murmuring incantations. She staggered back, chest tight with dread as the whispers returned. Clearer this time. "Come closer," it called to her, an ethereal tug echoing through the walls of her home. Eliza shook her head violently, ready to turn and flee, but something stopped her. The unease had melded with an inexplicable compulsion. She stepped forward, each movement both defiant and submissive, drawn to the rocking chair's gentle rhythm until she found herself sitting in it, surrendering to the cryptic pull. The moment she settled in, the air turned heavy, thick, everything went still. Then she saw a silhouette forming in the shadows of the room, a figure that twisted and flickered like candlelight. The whispers rose in urgency, as if urging her deeper into the web of the unknown. She blinked, struggling against a tide of darkness as the air shimmered with something old, something that had been waiting. Just then, with a final confession slicing through the air, the figure leaned closer, its voice weaving around her, filled with promise and revelation. "You know where you are." A jolt overcame Eliza as her mind fragmented, waves of memories crashing and colliding. Images flooded back, the places she had woken up in before, each detail sharper than the last. Not just this house, but a path winding through forgotten whispers, untended graves, and darkened doorways, a cycle she was trapped in, with no escape. As the figure withdrew, night enveloped her, and the rocking chair stilled. Eliza realized it wasn't merely her consciousness that was lost. Her very essence had been bound to this place, meeting of the mind and the spirits that lingered within. When the dawn broke for the second day, the chair stood vacant, yet an aura of presence lingered in the air, heavy with secrets as the warmth of the sun poured in. Rhythmically, the cycle of remembrance had begun anew. She had not escaped, not yet. There would be another night of awakening, but the curse was hers to bear now, intertwined with a past she could neither remember nor forget.